Hello everyone, this is Greyshot 117 here, bringing you another awesome round of amazing players in this Ultimate Team Tournament 2. This is the second weekend that's currently going on for qualification, so if these players can get all the way to the finals, they can get onto the main event. And who's versing? Well, on the Axis side, we got TarNationZ and Troy, but today I'm also joined by CS.
Hello everybody, and Troy and TarNation are going to be playing against Scoped and Boro Badger, repping the US forces and the Soviets, and Boro Badger's already locked in the ISU 152 doctrine.
We've never seen that before.
Oh, never, right?
Yeah, it's common just because of the large, powerful tank that can deal with infantry and armor alike, but if the enemy, or in this case, the allies, can't get up that armor capacity sooner than later, then things will go very, very badly for them because they'll be pretty much saving up for the big boy here. But to start off, Troy is going on with Volks and Sturm, and TarNation being the austere, just Grandier, Pioneer, and MG pushing on the left-hand side. Ooh, we already have an American one.
The IR Pathfinders with the Greyhound.
Yep. Those are awesome just because of the fact you can just start messing with the enemy by just calling in strikes left and right. Whether they're impactful or not is up to everyone's interpretation of it. But seriously, just dropping flares all over the battlefield, the enemy's like, all right, I'm out, peace.
They come down pretty quickly too, don't they? Like, you don't have all that much time to move, so it's not like you can be like, let me see. Maybe this is a fake one.
Yep. Well, we do have was Scoped putting some cover by the victory point. That's nice because, again, it's in a position where the enemy can't exactly use it, but he can use it on his optimal, like fire path. Because usually the Germans are coming from the Allied territory most of the time. All right. But Allies have, looks like, all three victory points either in their grasp or very close to it. Oh.
Yeah, Badger playing very patiently up north, which is nice to see. Doesn't want to run two squads headfirst into an MG.
No, yeah, it's... Oh, we do have a flank, though, coming on the Rifleman, hitting from its side, repositioning them, along with conscripts moving into assist. Or just going all conscripts, so if you want to see a lot of cheap infantry die, you've come to the right place. No, I say that, but I've seen these things not die in these games, so let's see if you can keep them alive. Meanwhile, Pioneers and Grenadiers coming on into mid. Luckily, the Allies are using the high walls to their advantage, and even getting a flamethrower.
Yeah, TarNation's bringing a sniper in.
Oh, yeah, it's doing a lot of damage to the Allies, because it does not care if you're in cover or not. It will take you out. Ooh.
Oh, here's one of those flares you were talking about.
It is fake, and I think he realized it's fake. He's like, there's no way the enemy has that much munitions. And he called the bluff. He is not moving.
Yeah, it's a bit of an odd time to bluff when it's not mathematically possible to have the munitions that you need.
Yeah. I mean, it was close, but yeah, I think they're like, no, there's no way.
It was a really low con squad retreat.
He was trying to go for the sniper, but the sniper is alive. It's low on health, but it is alive. The other conscript squad going in for it. Sniper backing on up, very low. Same thing with that conscript squad. Good defensive hold by the Axis right now. Troy and TarNation using that cover very well, uprooting the enemy and held the positions to retake mid, and hopefully they can grab the victory point and push on forward to one of the side objectives. Oh, speaking of which, Volk squad's coming on in right in the rear echelon, who just spent so much time placing all that cover down. And yeah, they'll fall back. That's a nice victory point. And actually, the left-hand side, same thing. So the Axis might triple cap in this environment.
Yeah, and Troy is going to be able to control that fuel house for a very long time. I don't think the Allies have anything to get him out. I guess a flamethrower, but that's all the way back.
Yeah. Well, that sniper
pretty
being
far away.
Very it's like he does not care. He's at like a quarter health or a third. He's fine. He'll keep fighting on the front.
So are any of his Grens almost vet one to heal it?
No, it doesn't look like it. They're about halfway at most. And he does. I think he might be trying to make a bunker next. Why he's keeping his Pioneers back? Hopefully that's the case, or he's just working on battle phase.
He's gonna have to be careful because there's an M20 almost on the field.
Yeah, that'll be the
Also
first
really
light
low
vehicle
health
we've
for
seen. Yep. MG on the VP is holding back conscripts and trying to suppress these guys. But fortunately for them, conscripts got around the MG's path and is pushing on in. No Molotov though, but he should be able to get around it and force it to pull back. Meanwhile, we got
Can he rifle nade that? Because Badger doesn't. Okay, he spread him out now, so it's good of him.
Yep. Grandier's hiding on the cover. Double fuel current hold for the Axis, which will definitely help. There goes the M20. Armored skirts being made. Currently fighting a lot of the OKW's forces. That being said, Troy does not have Verkanwiffer to really necessarily deal with this at long range, but he doesn't really have to. He can get those Volk squads in. Oh wait, no, he doesn't even have a building up.
Oh yeah, he does. He has. It's Oh, it's actually not completed, is it?
Yeah, that's 6 minutes he has to complete. That, ladies and gentlemen, he does not have an anti-armor weapon to use against the M20, which is why he's just sticking the cover. He's not trying to dive it. Unless he might try to bluff
It's actually
it.
pretty awkward because like his loops could be like halfway completed by now, and he's finishing with almost 100 fuel.
Yeah. A little curious on that move. I don't know why he was saving up for that, but any case, he at least deployed it, so that's good. And he has a Puma right now being made, most likely to counter the M20.
Could be like a case of tournament nerves because I'm pretty sure he brought the truck in quite a long time ago. May have just forgot to place it, or it could have been like he went to place it really quickly and then the truck was like, nah fam, we can't go there, and he just didn't.
We do have the Austere placing some Teller mines. The conscripts are pushing hard left, while American forces have dug in on the right, trying to hold that fuel while grabbing it with the crew, which is not a bad idea. Until you have to leave, and it's like, oh, we don't have the fuel yet. All right. At this point, I think that M20 has to realize, I think he now has some type of Panzerfaust, or should at least be cautious with it.
Oh, for sure. He's probably going to want to place... Oh, he's stuck.
Oh, no.
The searchlight.
The searchlight pathfinding? Does he have any AT? I mean, he has, like, the American infantry with the AT grenades. He's pops one. M20's getting away. Puma's hit. Second one could fire on target. Oh, it's just out of range, I think. Yeah,
no need to waste the munitions on it at this point, I think. Like, you've got an engine damage and you got your M20 out, which is what you needed to do.
Yep. Meanwhile, the 222 on the left is currently causing the conscripts some hell. He doesn't have AT grenades either. He does have a T-70 being deployed, which is a very risky maneuver, especially with a Puma currently on the field. And I thought he upgraded, he did, to a support weapon Campagna, so I'm surprised we haven't seen like an AT gun of some sort being deployed.
Yeah, it probably will here in a second when he hits 320 manpower.
Yeah.
Oh, he chose to reinforce instead.
Yep. Right now, Allied forces pulling on back 222, giving chase, not letting him a moment to reprieve, and just trying to weaken them down. Might get a model. He's so low for having 4 men.
I would like to see some M20 mines, because Scoped is not going to have access to AT for a little while longer until he can drop himself.
Yeah. Because again, since he went with this, aka the Lieutenant, he doesn't have the Captain's AT ability, which will shortchange him to deal with this armor. Now, again, you can always deploy a Steward, but a Steward versus a Puma is a bit of a wild card right there.
Actually, he can't even drop himself an AT gun. He can only drop himself the potentially AT paratroopers.
M20 tried to get the sniper, pulls back though. And the Puma pushing him back as well. T-70 though, moving on into mid.
What is Troid's truck doing? I don't think he wants it.
What? Oh,
His
Panzer headquarters maybe?
SWS truck. Yeah, well, why would you put it there? That'd be like the worst possible spot. Put it like to cover the top. If you put it behind the hill up top to cover your fuel, like AT has a really hard time hitting it. The elevation on the terrain.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong in that regard. It's like, it's just one of those things where it's just like, okay, where, like, where can I put this that doesn't screw me over in terms of survivability, but it does actually have an impact in the game?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely... Like, you see where that S minefield is on the northern fuel?
Yeah.
If you put it by those, like, bushes to the right of the S minefield, that's a really good spot.
Oh, that's Teller Mine. I'm sorry. Oh, this one. I see. Okay, yeah. Puma's going on left to help out against the T-70. There is double engineers, but they have no snares. Okay, we have some guard troops out. Finally. Badger's finally like, alright, got some AT. Can deal with this armor. We got this.
You have to be careful with those engineers sweeping. I'll say if one of the vehicles hits the S mines, they could all die.
I like how the T-70's dealing with it. Like, I'll clear this. It's fine. But yeah, they're just popping shots on the Soviets on the hill. And the T-70's trying to remove the mines. Oh, Grenadier Squad coming on the flank of the T-70. Very close to a Panzerfaust. Not enough, though. Meanwhile, Scope is trying to make some headway on right in the meantime, while all the Axis forces battle against Badger. Badger, though, holding his own, though falling back slowly but surely. We got an AT grenade on the 222, and yeah, he's going to pull back after that. Oh, wait.
This M20 is having just free reign on the right. Up to Vet 2 now. And he has a double bazooka RE squad guard.
Oh my
This
god.
could be bad for the Puma.
He also found the Teller Mine, which is good. So at least he knows, like, don't go there. Please don't go there.
We'll see if he remembers it, though. You know, sometimes we've seen people sweep mines and then forget.
Yeah, oh my. That'd be amazing if he somehow was able to target it and blow it up with all those infantry on it. Oh, that'd be a sweet revenge.
You could attack around it with a bazooka, right?
Yeah, you could. Alright. 50 Cal is, I think, trying to fight the other MG. We have an MG42 in mid. Puma's coming along the right-hand side to push back the M20. Pathfinders are on standby. He doesn't have enough for a strike. Alright, 12 minutes in, Badger gets his AT gun. Huzzah. Oh, Puma's giving chase. Run M20. Misses 2 shots. And M20 will escape back to Allied lines. A nice shot with the Lieutenant. Brings it down to a quarter health.
Is that Puma really going forward?
Yep, he's going forward. Bazooka team is still in range, I think. No, I think with suppression, he's just out of it. Oh. Wait, he's going back up. Can we get one last shot? Take the shot. Oh my god. Bazooka team did want fire. Oh, mine's being dropped in mid, allowing the conscripts to take the point. So that's the victory point. Might go for the sniper, but there is Panzer headquarters right there, so we can't give chase for too long.
Sniper's up to 30 kills.
It's doing a
Very
lot
well
of work.
played. Oh yeah. Averaging more than 2 kills a minute.
Yeah. I'll give it this. Like, the Axis have probably better weaponry so far this game, but the Allies have been doing a very good job at least playing, like, determined defenders. They are holding their territory as much as possible against, like, snipers and Pumas and 222s, even if they don't have necessarily armor to combat that in the easiest path. Wait, is that a new... No. That T-70 has got only 1 kill this entire time, or is that a second T-70?
It's still the same one. It's just gotten kind of shut down by the Puma. And this, like, everywhere it goes, it just has stuff shooting at it that it can't deal with.
Yeah. When the M20 utility car gets more kills than a T-70.
Yeah. These guards need to get out of mid. These are very expensive sniper shots.
Yeah, they're definitely putting a lot of pressure on target. And it seems to be working. They're falling back. We got a small push going on. We do have a major on the field by Scoped. Oh, nice shot on target, though. They're a little bit of a cluster right now. M20's trying to retreat, having a little bit of an issue. But the Ziskun's putting shots on the Puma, forcing it back. No.
They really need Badger to get his own sniper.
No, that would help. A Soviet sniper could be very... Well, they probably don't do it because the enemy has a 2-2-2, and they're worried about it just gunning it down. Oh!
Yeah, but I mean,
T-70, come on! Oh, Volkswagen's almost lined up a good Panzerfaust on it. That would have been great. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think you have enough to keep it protected, but I mean, that sniper is just tearing them apart. 42 kill.
Yeah.
That 3 now. Really nice Stuka shot.
That Stuka just kills both light
M20.
vehicles. The T-70 was under it as well.
Oh, you're right. Yep. Yeah, that was like crazy, Stuka.
Oh, mine's being dropped on mid. Are they going to get any shots? I don't think so. I think the... Yep. TarNationZ like, I see that coming. Immediately pulls back. We do have a Zisgun lining up a shot on the Panzer IV. Bazooka teams as well on standby, but being hit by a lot of infantry. Jaeger light infantry squads and everything else. Good shot so far on target. Grenadier squads coming on the flank. Oh my god, please let them grab that T-70. How amazing would that be? I'm sorry.
It was the M20.
I'm sorry, the M20.
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
Not today. They did grab the 50 cal. That's a nice steal. But
I don't think they'll be able to keep it, but... Oh, wow. The stun nade, though. That might save it.
Yeah, Sherman's advancing. He has armor-piercing rounds, not explosive. Allied forces in a bit of a pickle right now. They are definitely down in resources and overall map control and victory points. But they're still clinging on to dear life. Although they need to
about to kind of get choked up in this little area of the map where you constantly have to run around the stupid trains on the railroad.
Yeah, AT guns being targeted by those Volk squads, so that lacks AT right there. Ooh. Conscript's trying to dive the Puma. I don't think it's going to work.
222 on the retreat path as well. Surprised he didn't chase those guards on along all that red cover.
Yep. Sniper, by the way, up to 49 kills. Great job by the Axis, really keeping the Allies contained. We're seeing, like, here's the thing. I'm looking at the Axis right now, and they're getting a ton of kills. They're doing a very good job keeping their units alive and just shutting down any Allied push.
Dude, this retreat path that Badger had to take, it's so brutal when you're having to fight for just that little, little area of the map on the southern fuel. He just lost 2 cons on that retreat path.
Sherman bouncing off the Panzer IV. That's demoralizing. It's like, come on, Penn, please. All right, he's moving back up.
He is even on AP round.
There we go. We got a Penn. We do have Badger getting a Katusha. Oh no, he's getting a T-34. He switched over. Oh my god.
Another unit just died.
Yeah. And there they go. And Badger and Scope surrender. It's, oof. Bit of a rough game. But, good job on Nation and Troy for just keeping them contained, keeping the points under their control for the most part, and just slowly whittling down the Allied forces. Specifically, see as that sniper. Which, can you please tell how many people it has killed?
52 kills in 19 minutes. That's a super good sniper. Very well microed by TarNation. Lots of guts keeping it around at low health early game, so it could keep getting kills and rack up the veterancy. and a really like insane first Stuka shot. It only has 1 kill because the M20 got abandoned, but it killed the M20 and the T70.
Yep.
Which is, I mean, there was basically nothing the Allies could do after that, I don't think.
Yeah, it's funny. The Puma couldn't shut it down, so they just got a Stuka to take it out. Okay, sure,
Yeah.
that makes sense. But yeah. Also, let me double check the preservation. Yeah, look at the preservation of the German infantry. Specifically, you have the OKW by Troyd and also TarNation. You're looking at almost no casualties through this entire game.
Yeah, did they actually lose anything?
They didn't
might
lose
not.
a single squad in this game.
Yeah, very, very well played from them. Nice teamwork, too, as to be expected from those.
Yeah, when you can't kill a single squad of the enemy, but they can just keep whittling you down with the sniper and long-range infantry, or even just getting up close with the Volk squads and tear you apart, it's game. But yeah, let's double check damage. Troy got most damage. TarNation got most kills. Go figure why that one. And then Scope got a little more kills and damage than Badger, but still not great. Their KD is whew. Ciaz, who do we have in the north this time?
We have Scoped representing the OKW and Boro Badger playing Austere, starting out with machine gun and T1, pretty standard.
All right. This time, in the south, we have Troyd going as the Soviets and TarNationZ going as the Brits. Now, he already picked a commander, Royal Artillery Regiment, which is great for that recon, artillery, and of course, that very nice, sweet Valentine that can come in to provide that fire support.
So I wonder, so did TarNation play this side of the map so that he could specifically fight Scoped early game? Because I feel like having him on the fuel side would be really good because a section in the fuel house, it's like really hard to dislodge for a while.
You're not wrong. Oh wait, British charging already for the building. My only concern with that is, for those who are wondering, the building can't fire on one side.
Yeah, so the Sturms can just walk up to the one side and just execute them all.
He's instead putting pressure on the Volk squads that are trying to make some cover. Meanwhile, he's Universal Carrier coming on in. Any action on your side?
Oh, I was also watching that side because the right side is pretty chill, right?
Okay.
Just some capping, cover building, and Boro's actually rotating towards mid.
Yeah, MG's actually aiming toward him, so yeah, he's keeping... So right now, it looks like both Scoped and Badger might be trying to push left against the Brits. Alright, he's...
Not really sure what these Sturms are doing. They really should have approached from the side of the house that TarNation can't shoot out of.
Yeah. Just a quick note, you can see the guys in here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. That means that these guys can fire all their, you have all their models fire while the British are just taking damage. So, they brought the health down on them, but so far a model is not... Oh, nice. Jumping it back in when you move that cover.
MG and mid should rotate to push the UC back.
Yeah, that would help. There's a lot of German infantry behind that high wall now. I love the Brit. I'm in the building? I'm out of the building. I'm in the building. I'm out of the building. But that's drawing the infantry out of cover, so not too bad. But he unfortunately, can only do that so many times without the health going down to 0.
Hey, didn't you know that a section squad in a building can hold off a shitload of Jerry's?
I never knew. Man, good info. Thank you, CS.
Hey, when the game lines come to life, apparently.
Yeah. But, look, I mean, right now he's putting down medical squads. He's going to have to heal his troops, so Scoped is going to be delayed. Universal Carrier also delaying the Badger because he's putting pressure on him slowly but surely. Oh, we already have commanders for the Axis.
Yep, Luftwaffe ground forces and Jaeger armor.
Yeah. Very good infantry and very good heavy tank destroyer at their disposal, plus some recon. Actually, both of them have recon abilities and smoke, so very good to see. Oh, Universal carrier upgrade with an MG, just trying to shred those grenadiers. But a big old blob of forces, again 3 units or more. 2 Volks and a Sturm pushing in against the British. Suppression,
Is that
maybe?
the official definition of a blob? 3 units or...
That's my definition. 3 or more
fair,
units in
fair.
close proximity.
Now, do they have to be the same unit? Is it a blob if it's like a pack, an MG, and a Gren? Or is that just like a smart battle group?
There's smart blobs and dumb blobs. Smart blob is, in my opinion, would be people who are individually microing them inside the blob, and dumb blob is control A.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
really great cutoff
Yep.
by Troy. That Khan needs to retreat a little bit, like southeast, and then full retreat, because right now if he retreats, I think he'll go through the entire Axis arc and probably die.
Yeah, Troid's laying down mines right outside. Oh my god, scope space. So if he comes out there with armor, it's immediately going to be stopped. Or infantry. And the whole effort by both Scoped and Badger to take left is just gone out the window. Oh wait, no, they're still connected, actually. Barely.
Yeah, they just reconnected, but Troid's gonna get the cutoff once again with these engineers.
Not a bad play by the Allies, keeping the pressure on the Germans, even if they're not fighting. India going off, pushing back the conscripts on the far left. British holding down the position. They're not moving, though. I guess they're just waiting. Medical's able to be put down by Scope to hopefully reinforce the Germans on the hill. Alright, they got the point recap, so they'll get the resources now.
This is a pretty dangerous med placement. Like, there's no nearby green cover to stand behind while you're reinforced. I wonder why he didn't put it right next to the green stone wall. It's like where a lot of people put it on this map.
Oh, 222 going after Universal Carrier. No, Carrier, no!
It's our first kill of the game, I think. First blood for Boro back.
Very nice job. Good shot by Badger. Meanwhile, Conscript still holding mid, pushing back to Kubel, the most dangerous unit in the game.
Hey, we have seen a Vet 5 Kubel, you and I.
Yes. Hopefully we get the C1 again and activate its power to instantly win the game. It's like a 25 kill nuclear strike from Call of Duty. Guaranteed.
This MG is gonna die, Boro. What are you doing?
We'll get it out.
Oh my gosh. Look
That-
at that health.
That retreat path, though.
A little bit lucky from Boro there, but hey, you take what you can get in coats. RNG giveth and RNG taketh away.
Yep. Now we got Sturms coming on the flank, but good news, we have, again, good job on TarNation for upgrading to 5-man British infantry squads. That's really going to help them in the DPS against a lot of the German infantry as they slowly get upgraded themselves. Conscripts are like, yeah, we can take the hits. It's not too costly to reinforce us. And as long as they hold that VP, it's going to help. Also, resource-wise, Allies doing a little bit better. It's a good job on Troy and TarNation keeping that pressure.
I think Boro and Scopes are playing a little bit scared here. They've both brought in an AT gun, but there's no allied vehicles like ever since the UC died.
We do have Fallschirmjägers deploying, so Scoped is upgrading his men, making sure he has some more elite infantry. They no longer have Panzerfaust, ladies and gentlemen, but they're still a very, very capable force once they get upgraded with their special upgrade as well, or these things. I can't say this. The FG-42s. I don't know why I couldn't say it, but also just get up their veterancy.
Fallschirmjägergewehr, something like that. I
Yeah.
think I'm at least a little bit close. Oh, okay, now there's an AEC out, so these AT guns are going to be very good to have. Already eats a Faust.
Great Panzerfaust by Badger. He's dropping smoke, and then funny enough, there's a Soviet mine in front of it. But the Germans are taking this opportunity. They're going to chase it down. Luckily, there's conscripts and engineers rushing on over to provide protection for it. Direct fire misses through the smoke.
Yep, with the elevated terrain, unfortunately, but definitely good.
Yeah, Fallschirmjägers in cover, opening fire on the Brits.
Yeah, supported by the flak, those sections are taking a ton of damage. Decide to get on.
Yeah. No sniper yet. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen a sniper since it was so effective. But it could be just that he doesn't want a British sniper. Or a Soviet sniper.
Did we miss Scope losing a Volk, or did he only... There's no way he only built 2 Volk. Let me check.
Only 2.
Really?
Yep.
Yep, you are correct, according to MatchStat.
You know what? He probably used a lot of his manpower to get the Fallschirmjäger squads. And
Yeah, but he only has 1 so far. I mean, I guess he does have the Kubel, the 251, and the...
yeah.
Maybe he just wants to go like 2 or 3 falls. Troyed with a really nice cut off, wraparoundy tight push up here. He's sweeping for his T70. Probably gonna come around behind.
All right, half track right now on target by the armored car. Funny, it's funny. The AC's taken being hit by the flak. The flak has been unable to hit it though. Or sorry, the AC has been unable to hit it while the flak has.
All that elevation right there.
That heavy cover, the wall is protecting it so well. Oh. But you're right, the Allies are doing that deep strike. But double Panzerfaust on the T-70. Once again, Allies with crippled armor. Can the Axis push on that? Oh, no.
Oh,
half track
got decrewed.
Yeah, and that conscript squad's in range. A T-grenade hits the half track.
He needs to pull that thing like all the way home. This AEC is coming forward. He knows there's nothing to stop it.
Yeah,
Gonna bypass the rack.
Oh, it missed the Kubel. It has missed the Kubel. And hits a mine!
Hit a mine? Well, it was just a bait by Scope, dude. Like, legitimately could have been a bait. I'll put it behind here and make him try to dive me.
Mines win games, ladies and gentlemen. Mines wins games. Or mines win game.
I didn't even see, like, you have to look in such a specific spot to be able to see a mine right there because of the building and the tree.
Yep.
If your camera's, like, not in the right spot, you won't be able to see it.
Yep. And that definitely didn't help. So the British lose a very vital... Oh, nice attempt with the bundle grenade, but alas, no dice. Soviet mines right there. If the Volk squads keep rushing, they might hit it.
Oh, they're gonna go after the sniper and then face sweep the mine.
But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We have a Valentine tank currently being deployed. This little guy can fight off any light armored vehicle the Axis can throw. And even go toe-to-toe with the Panzer IV for a shot or two.
You know what's a shame on that AC is Troy did like excellent job sweeping the entire northeastern portion of the map so that his T-70 didn't have to be, but nobody ever swept northwest, I don't think, because the Axis have held it for so long.
We have recon overhead. I don't know if what they were planning on doing there, unless they're just trying to grab the point. Oh, those Grenadiers, Badger, you're being surrounded.
In a
Pull
really
out.
bad spot.
Oh no. Okay, he retreat. It's too late, I think. Yeah. That's a mighty loss.
He almost got the T-70 during that, though. That's probably what he was focusing.
Yeah.
Just on a sliver of health.
You have to be careful. You have to watch all fields of the area at once to make sure units don't die. Oh, by the way, Troy went with mechanized support tactics. That's why he has guard troops on the field right now with DPs.
Yep.
Oh,
Another ISU.
Rifle grenade hitting the guards point blank. Doesn't do much damage though.
This 251's in big trouble.
Run away!
Needs to pop smoke.
Smoke!
He popped it too late. The AT already had a second shot on it before he popped it.
Yeah, Pakon gets in the Valentine. They recruit the Verkenwerfer first, so that Valentine might be in for some hurt if they can move up on it. 222's given sight, maybe? Nope. Not enough.
Oh, nasty artillery coming in from TarNationZ. Rip.
Oh, the
Killed the
Verkenwerfer.
rack, killed the MG. Killed the MG too. It totally broke the weapon. Look at
Oh!
all those dead Sherman bodies right there.
Hey, you know what? Good work. Knock out the support crew. That it's one less thing you have to worry about. That allows the Germans to then push forward without having to worry about AT fire. There's one pack gun, though, on standby, but that's pretty much it. Okay, never mind. He got himself another Verkanwerfer. We have a Panzer headquarters being developed as well. Most likely this positioning is to guard these two capture points and make sure the Allies can't get close.
So the Axis now have no machine guns and only one AT. Actually,
Two.
Scopes just replaced his rack, so now they have 2 AT.
Yep.
But still, their support weapons are really thin right now.
Yeah, and they're not getting a ton of munitions. Otherwise, I think he would have probably upgraded those Fallschirmjägers up to like a higher level. But that's certainly not the case. He just doesn't have the resources to like make them the cream of the crop as they could be.
Well, and he just finished his Panzer HQ, right?
Yeah, but even if he were to upgrade them, like it's 60 munitions. Right now he's getting 21 per turn.
Yeah.
Like,
T-70, I think it was trying to wipe that retreating Volk. Really nice awareness from Troyd.
yeah.
Now he's probably going to come in and snipe this 222.
Oh, Verkanwerfer looking the wrong
gun
way.
On the Schwer.
Yeah. T-70 gonna make an escape. Conscript's trying to provide some cover.
Wow, it just like matrixed that rack. Did you see how close that was?
Yep. Molotov's going off to cover its retreat.
Khan's in big trouble though.
Whoa, squad in big trouble. It's on the one model.
Yep, so the Falls did finish off the Khans and those Volks barely get. But overall, I would say that's a win for the Allies. They have the whole map. They're still applying pressure. T-70 survived. You can afford to lose a Khan at this point in the game if you have to.
Yep. Pack guns
Those
moving
Falls, red cover.
Oh no! That's really expensive infantry. Valentine tank, though, goes down to the pack for Verkanwerfer combo.
That was just bait. That was bait so they could kill the Valentine. These other Falls are in really big trouble too.
Oh my god.
Down to one man. Wow, they're barely gonna get out of range, but close. That's expensive reinforce.
So, Badger, do you have... He's just now getting Sport Armor Corps. So I'm assuming right now they have to get medium armor. They're going to get themselves a Panzer IV. Or maybe a Stug. It depends. We do have another Valentine on the field, though.
We have some arty coming in on this medic HQ, and this is always the danger of building it on the map.
Yep. Special call-ins being knocking out your very precious buildings, and that will knock out his ability to get support guns, a half-track, and, well, AA.
AT gun shooting it, sniper providing division. But see, this is another reason why it's better to put it by the wall behind the house. AT has a lot more difficult of a time lining up an angle on it.
No, you're right.
That's gonna be dead.
Plus, think about all the shots that wall protected earlier. Like, just that alone
Nope.
could be super critical.
Why isn't the attack grounded? What are you doing, TarNation? There it is. Okay. You didn't have to lose the AT for that, but he instantly recruits it, so definitely worse.
Scope loses a Volk squad. He lost to Verkanwerfer. He's losing men left and right. He's down to 4 men on the field. Badger drops from the game. Right as he's about to deploy a Panzer IV. And Scope
Yeah.
surrenders.
Be a little bit too little too late, right? You have 3 points left. You just lost your forward HQ.
Yeah. It's one of those things like...
Troyd's at 300 fuel.
I think he's good to get that ISU 152 out very soon. Plus, he has enough...
I mean, he has the resources. He just doesn't have the CPs.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, it would... By the time he builds the T4, and then he will definitely have the resources as soon as he hits those CPs.
Yeah. The Axis were in a tough spot there. Badger and Scope, they did well. Like, early on, they had a couple quick successes that did help, like, push the Brits back. The AEC loss is probably the big one I could think of. But they lost a number of men in this. And the Soviets only lost 1 man. It was 1 conscript squad.
Yeah, and even then, they ended up killing
Yep.
the Falls for it, right?
Yeah.
Like a Falls and a Volk, I think, for that con squad.
Yeah. Badger got definitely a better KD and damage compared to Scope. Scope lost a lot. And good job on Troid and TarNation. They both TarNation got a little more damage and kills, but again, for the Soviet player, very good KD being positive. Just once again, really good unit preservation by the Allies for the most part. Some sneaky maneuvers by Scoped kept them in a little longer with some great mine placement and some AT coverage, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough. They slowly just got pushed back by the Arty. And yeah, I think you're right. That medical building, it really needed to be in another position. Behind the house might be better, but that could also open it up for artillery fire for them to use it closer. But I think the high wall would have definitely helped.
The high wall would at least block some AT shots, and it'll give your squads cover to sit in while they're reinforced. And it's like more of a central location to push from.
Hello everyone, this is Greyshot. Before you guys go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Milam, Joey, G240, Anton, Bishara, Ion, Pyro Shark, Ace, Jakub, Ocwieja. Thank you guys so much for your amazing support. You guys rock. This has been Greyshot17 and his amazing patrons, and I'll see all of you next time.